I'm mad because I made a comment and it's not showing up.
Yeah. I see. Is that it?
No.
No? Oh.
Yeah, hold on, there for this live.
Okay. Nothing, I need a drink. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, I'm Daniel Marquez,
I gotta mute
General
you.
Manager at Fresh Express Motor George. I'm here today to talk about the new processing lines that we have installed in our motor plant.
Sorry. I don't think we're on top of our game today. Okay. So, Wiley,
What?
what do you want to talk about?
Well, I just made that comment again, and I'm mad because it's not showing up. Why is it blocking my comment? You have me blocked or what? Look.
Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, huh. That's so weird.
That's
You
the
tried to
second
call
time
it.
I've done that, and it won't.
It won't show it. Huh. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
So, hi, guys.
Hi.
How are y'all?
Welcome to the craziness.
Sorry for watching me throw my fit.
Yeah. So what are we going to talk about?
First off, I've been doing a lot of. I've had like a dozen phone calls and everything. So, when is your doctor's appointment?
7:30.
Okay, so we don't have to live in the library.
No.
Because I was going to say we might have to say something about that.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Lindsay.
Hi,
How
Lindsay.
are you? Sometimes you just gotta have a fit.
Yeah.
Fortunately, his aren't that bad. Hey, Jody. How are you?
So I'm assuming they think I'm some kind of, I don't know, but
Bot or
I don't know.
something?
Let's see, where you at? It's all backwards and everything. Anyway, I just said hello, sexy, and it won't show it. It ain't letting it come up on the screen. I don't know why.
Hey, Cracks Homestead. How are you? So it's Friday. So what is the best freeze-dried candy?
For me, it's bit of honey. I love the bit of honey. Secondly, I would have to say it's the big balls over there.
The freeze-dried taffy?
The taffy.
Yeah.
The taffy. Saltwater taffy.
Hey, Southern
Hey,
Roots.
Southern Roots. Sherry.
Yep. Hey, Donna.
So,
We are doing good. It's Friday, but that doesn't really mean anything to us.
yeah, no, not really.
No, we don't really have weekends.
We are actually going to be going to J.B. Conway's place this weekend and doing some work on an RV for her and cutting a tree down. And
Yeah.
hi, Charlene. How are you?
Hello.
So yeah, we've had a lot of people
Hey,
Since-
Raptor Ranch.
since we got the freeze dryer. We've had tons of people like, oh man, well, I mean, I've got to say, Lori over at LG was probably one of the first
Yeah.
that was talking about the freeze dried Skittles. So,
There's been a couple times that we've had leftovers, and we've had we've done some fruit and taken that to the resource center, but we haven't had a lot of leftovers enough to justify running that thing for 20 hours.
yeah.
So we've been doing candy
Hi,
because
Lori.
people have been asking us for it, and if that's a way that we can help support our ministry and help buy groceries or help people with car parts or whatever we're doing, like
So really, with the cost of all the food and stuff rising like it is, that's we've got to figure out how to keep income coming in to supply the food for all this.
And
I mean, to
so-
supply for everything we do, and with this market being the way it is with this freeze dried candy, we thought, what the heck, we might as well just kind of join in and see if we can, get an extra income coming in that way. So, we're
every little bit helps.
while it's not running with food in it, we've got candy in it. So we've got a couple of stores that's letting us stock food, stock the candy in it.
Mhm.
And We actually signed up for Frontier Days, they call it, in Tecumseh, Oklahoma next month.
And we'll use that as like a networking with the community event. But we will have some candy there just to try to lure people in to talk to us.
But it's really just a fundraiser for us. It's we're going to have to use it the way we can, and there ain't no sense in it sitting there doing nothing. If we don't have food to put in it to pass out to these guys, it's going to be running with candy in it just to help out a lot. So, and we're just now starting, so we really don't know. But it seems we got a phone call from one of the stores today, and she said that there was quite a few people stopped in asking for our candy today. So we'll see how that goes. It seems like it's going to be a pretty good avenue for for funding for our...
when we do that, there's often like a what's that fee? Like, I don't know, they charge or they get a certain percentage.
Yeah, they get a percentage of it to put it in the store for a shelf fee or for whatever in the store. Right. And it's not going to be a ton of money, I don't think, but it is going to be. It's going to be extra. It'll add up. We do have one of the stores that. Because we're a nonprofit, they told us that they're not going to charge us anything. They're just going to let it sit on the shelf. And
I had said on our Wednesday Live that we have officially applied for a 501c3 through the IRS. And so we're just waiting on the application to be approved.
Yeah.
And hopefully that happens sooner or later. We all be going to this Creators United Conference the last weekend of this month. We haven't heard about it.
I don't even know what that is, Donna. Can you enlighten us, please? Because maybe it's something that pertains.
It's not very far away.
Well, Donna's here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Freeze-dried peeps. We have done marshmallows.
We have done marshmallows.
That's... I don't know why people like peeps, but they do. And around Easter, I bet they'd as a special, like a seasonal item or something.
Yeah, because this time we actually done candy corn, which is a love it or hate it thing. But I love them, and honestly, I like the freeze dried better, even. So.
Hey, Byron.
Hey, Byron. So yeah, we're just playing around with it to see if that is a good extra revenue for us. That's
we do all kinds of different things, and so we're always doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and maybe one day one of those avenues will pay off.
Check that out. It's funny, it didn't even change the candy corn at all.
Except now they're crunchy.
Other than it's crunchy and absolute goodness. They are awesome.
Have you tried to freeze any kind of chocolate? We did try to do some like ice cream cones with the chocolate on top and then the nuts, and they didn't turn out so good.
Yeah, and we've done a couple of what was it? A chocolate eclair ice cream bar.
That one turned out really good.
And it turned out really good, but the chocolate on the outside was starting to melt a little bit. It really didn't do anything to the chocolate. I don't know if it was the oils that was coming out of the chocolate or what, but they're awesome though. They're awesome.
Yeah, they were.
What, Jamie?
But
what?
The chocolate thing is that the freeze dryer gets really, really cold, and then it turns on the vacuum pump and vacuums all the moisture out of it, and then it gets hot inside.
Nope, that don't work, Jamie. We just tried it, and they come out hard as a rock. You can't eat them.
You could use those things to stone something.
We literally, so Wednesday when we cooked our meal, one of the ladies brought a whole bunch of brownies.
And there was some extra.
And there was some extra. So we brought them home, and I was like, I don't want the kids just eating all these in one day. So let's throw them in the freeze dryer and see what happens.
No,
it don't work.
Awful.
They was hard as rocks, literally.
Sorry, Trish. I don't know how but we always end up on the subject of food. Lindsay.
We tried some pickled okra the other day. We didn't do it ourselves. We went to the local flea market to see if there was an opportunity for us to maybe set up at the flea market with some of this stuff. While we was there was a lady already set there with freeze-dried stuff. So while we was there, we was like, well, let's support her a little bit. So we bought a couple of little things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those was, that was a free trial she gave us.
She gave us a taste test.
And it was pickled okra. And whenever we left there, that was one of my thoughts, was to do pickles. The problem with it is when you freeze dry, it brings the salt out. So the salt is one of the first things.
They were really salty.
Very salty. And that's what she had done, was she had bought them from a store and put them in the freeze dryer. So I told Jenn, is what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make our own and hold back on the salt a little bit so they're not too salty when you freeze dry them. And I think that's going to, but that's absolutely one of my thoughts. Pickles is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Hey, JB.
Hey, JB, we were just talking about you a few minutes ago.
Yeah. We're going to head your way in the morning.
Yep. The freeze-dried saltwater taffy we've done. It's great. It's one of the things a lot of people ask for is the saltwater taffy.
Hey, squirrels, magnet fishing.
Hey, how you doing? So there was something else I was wondering. I don't remember. I thought I'd seen a comment a while ago what I was going to comment on, but I don't remember what that was. Or I was going to say something else, but had something else on my mind, but now I lost my train of thought. It's all y'all's fault. Hey, Neil.
Oh, Neil, how are you?
So, JB, from what we can tell, I know our area tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, I think, we've got a very high chance of rain all weekend. Please let it be that we get some of it.
But here, not at your house.
So have you seen anything on the weather at your house? Is it going to be high chances of rain all weekend because we may need to do this another weekend? Or does it look like we're going to have a pretty good shot at getting things done while we're there?
He's just being a wuss and doesn't want to crawl around in the mud under
Yeah. Oh, hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth, how are you?
So that was totally not what we planned on talking about whenever we got on here today.
We didn't have a plan when we got on here today.
But we didn't have a whole lot of a plan. So, yeah.
We went to pick up one of your old trucks yesterday and bring it home. And we ended up going and getting a bunch of like foam insulation, like foam boards, 4x4 boards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Marketplace.
Oh,
I got on Marketplace this morning and was just playing around, and we was needing some insulation for the house. So
I have not, Lori. I have not tried a Reese's cup.
I'm afraid with the chocolate. Yeah, I don't think that it would do good with chocolate.
Yeah, because it gets hot enough to melt the chocolate, and then the chocolate just melts all over the pan.
So anyway, I got on Marketplace this morning and was messing around, and we're needing some insulation, so I was looking for insulation to see if anybody had any insulation for sale. There was a guy north of us, about 20 miles, that had posted on there, and he had a picture of one sheet about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches thick of that foam insulation. Foam board insulation.
It was used in a commercial building.
Yeah, it was commercial building stuff. And he had one sheet of that on there. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, if I get a chance and go in that direction, I would love to pick that up. And but it's not really worth the drive just for one sheet, just for And he sent me a message back, and he was like, well, you know, it's not just one sheet. He said it's a stack about 8 feet tall. And I said, well, okay, well, that changes the story then. So we get up there, and he said there might be a few extra sheets down in my basement. So we get up there, and I'm not kidding you, we had 4 stacks, probably 6 foot tall, that we got out of that place for free.
Yeah. So that's a lot of foam insulation.
That is some good stuff. So
They're
yeah.
going to stay toasty and warm.
So JB, nothing tomorrow then. So that'll give us all day tomorrow to be able to do things, or most of the day tomorrow to be able to do stuff whenever we get there. That'll work then. We'll be headed your way in the morning. I say that it depends on what your doctor says tonight, or what the ER says tonight. So no, not nah.
So yeah, 50% on Sunday. That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, that'll give us most of the day tomorrow.
And with
to
the
do
way
stuff.
that it rains in Oklahoma, it's like 50% chance you might get 10 minutes of rain.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, we like collecting things because you never know when you're gonna need them.
And another thing, while we was there, we was talking to the guy, and I just noticed, like, when we was in the basement, I seen one laying to the side. When we was in the middle of the building, I seen one laying to the side. When we was in the front of the building, I seen one laying over there, and I was like, man, you've got a lot of those laying around. And it's the
Scroll saw.
Scroll saw, the little scroll saws. Hi, Roberta.
Hey, Roberta.
So I was like, man, you got a lot of them laying around. He said, yeah, if you want one, just grab it. So we got a free scroll saw out of the deal too.
Yeah. Because we went to go get some stuff he was going to throw away.
Yeah. I'm still upset that my comment didn't go through.
Maybe you should try using a different, less provocative word.
So what?
I don't know. Then we delivered a truck to his uncle's house. Well, we really traded him.
So I had
That truck that Drew took a picture of.
the one Drew took the picture of and posted. I traded it off. So we loaded it up on the record today and took it back to my uncle's house.
It didn't even fit on the record.
So tandem axles, you know. So it means it's got 2 rear ends.
Yeah,
And only one of them would fit on the record, so it was hanging off the back roof bar.
Luckily, we didn't have to go very far.
Yeah, me too, Jamie. That's the way I am. It's anything. If
Just-
it's free, I'm taking it.
Yeah. Jody said that our lunch on Wednesday looked good.
Oh,
It
Jody,
was
it
so
was
good.
amazing.
It was
That
so good.
Rose, the lady that volunteered and done the
Fry bread.
fry
oh my
bread,
gosh.
that, yeah, it was awesome.
She said that we made over 120 pieces of fry bread, and then we ran out of fry bread.
Win, Lindsay.
Yay! That's so exciting.
I did. Sorry, that was what it was. That was the comment that I meant to go back to a while ago whenever I was got sidetracked. Where is it going to be, Jody? Or
In
is it Jody?
Oklahoma somewhere.
No,
I'm
Donna.
Sure.
Where was it going to be, Donna?
It won't be hard to find, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to check into that because I would really like to.
Jamie, so, Lindsay's got that super cool truck, right? Well, there's a podcast that reached out to her that wants to interview her about her truck. So, we all got to tune in. That's going to be so exciting.
Was they 10 millimeters, Neil? They was probably mine if they was 10 millimeters. You need to send them back.
Jody said you ran out of fried bread because you kept eating it plain.
Yeah, for real. It was so good. Oh, man, it was so good.
I only had a little bit. Yes, please do, Lindsay. Please do. My daughter-in-law hates that I reproduce.
He said 1 is a 10 millimeter. That's about right. See, that was mine. I told you. I knew what size it was, so you need to send it back to me.
Yeah.
You did it Wednesday? So you done the interview Wednesday? Is that what you're saying? So it'll be published soon? Is that what it is?
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Yes, make sure everybody knows about it, Lindsay. Yeah, some people call it trash, other people call it treasure.
Yeah. I'm on the treasure side.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm on the treasure side
Wow,
too.
that is awesome.
Yay.
I can't wait. I cannot
That's
wait.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Were you nervous? Oh my gosh.
Jody, no. I called
He's been on the phone.
4 different salvage yards today. I finally found one at one salvage yard in Oklahoma City. They have one. Nobody else has them, and it's $125. So
Yikes.
that's probably going to go on the back burner for a day or two.
Just for
We'll
the
see.
rim?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Is it made of gold?
Especially when you make money on it. Oh yeah, exactly, Jamie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Contact Keeping It Dutch or Hidden Heights YouTube channel. People are organizing an event. It's a conference to enhance your YouTube channel. Also other platforms. Oh, our YouTube channel sucks so bad we don't even we don't even need to attend.
We should. Because maybe we could get better. I'm an
Awesome.
optimist.
I cannot wait, Lindsay. That is so exciting.
Oh.
I bet you was nervous.
Oh
I
my
bet you
goodness. I remember the first time I did a radio interview, I was a nervous wreck, and I feel like I was like, it was awful.
I remember
It was so bad.
I was like, first time I'd ever been interviewed or anything like that was whenever I was about 18. I had actually witnessed a fatality semi-truck wreck on I-40. I was standing on the side of the road when it happened right in front of me. And the news channel come down and was interviewing me, and oh my God. I can tell you right now, I was the perfect, what do you call it? The, person that stands up for Oklahoma, what do you call it? The representative for Oklahoma. It was awful.
Oh my gosh, $500 to attend.
What?
Probably per person. Yeah, that's
that's
we
definitely out of the question.
unless we hit the lottery or something, we probably won't be going into that this year.
Yeah, no.
I know that, like, obviously they've got some stuff to teach people because look at where they are. But
Hi, Tamara.
at the same time, like, they're making it, I don't know, most little homesteaders and stuff like us and a lot of other people that we know on YouTube don't have an extra $500 laying around.
So, Lindsay, there's a big difference.
Oh, thanks, Jody.
Thanks, Jody.
I know how much that that means a lot because I know your situation and we're praying for you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you so much. You didn't have to do that.
So, there's a big difference in sounding country and sounding like a backwoods hillbilly. So, yeah, I swear I would give anything to be able to find that news interview of me whenever I was 18 years old. Oh man, it was awful. It would have been a really good meme. I'm glad there wasn't the internet back then because I would have been all over the internet. The one lady, that Lordy, it's a fire or whatever she says. They made like 1,000 different memes out of her, and she's talking. She says, "Lordy, it's a fire" or something like that. I don't remember.
Do not know.
And I swear I would have been one of those memes because it was bad.
So, yeah. anybody
Well-
who hasn't been on the radio or TV or anything, like it's you look at people on the news that are being interviewed and you're like, man, that person didn't interview so well. And
Hey,
then
look,
you get
there-
interviewed and you'll really understand that it's not as easy as it looks.
There's Drew. Hi, Drew.
Drew, how are you?
Yeah, it's, it was one of those things I remember, we seen the news crew pull up and, my boss come over there because I was working for a wrecker service at the time. And my boss come over there and he said, Wiley, he said, see, you was a witness and, the news crew's probably going to come over here and talk to you. And for like 30 minutes, I rehearsed, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to say. And this is how I'm going to say it. And, it's going to be so cool. I'm going to be on the news.
And then they put a mic in front of your face and you're like,
Yeah. It was bad.
Jamie said, Wiley, you would be a good meme. They also sponsored Okie Homestead, which is a cheaper event. Yeah. $500 is a lot, though.
Well, somebody said $500. Oh, maybe she was talking about it just being $500 as a joke. Yeah, $500 as a joke, right? I wouldn't have to worry about a motel room because we'd just throw the air mattress in the back of the van. We'd be good. But
Neil wants to know how Drew's trip is going. He almost died when he almost got ran over by
Oh
a
my
truck.
gosh,
That
man.
was so scary. We're all God's children, even those who stutter. God don't make mistakes. We're not making fun of anybody who does. It's just we normally don't, and so to be put in a situation that makes us stutter just makes us feel not like
I
ourselves.
guess I missed something. She said, yes, Daniel, I misspoke. So, by the way, hi, Shelly. I ain't even seen you in here.
Yeah, hi. Sorry.
Oh, this ain't here.
Yeah, you can find it probably easier, probably. I don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, Shelly, we actually went to the Okie Homesteading Expo this year. We was a vendor at the Okie Homesteading Expo this year. But
So,
Has
and-
two left thumbs.
he also has two left
Yeah,
feet.
right. Y'all seen my dance video.
Yeah. So, I think that they definitely have something to share. They did a really good job organizing the Open Homestead.
Yeah, they did.
Expo.
Yeah, they
did
did.
a really good job.
But there's just, I would love to go to it, but there's absolutely no way I could pay $500 to go.
Yeah, no.
no.
Not at this point. This is when we need it, but not at this point. At this point, we couldn't afford to go. But I have no doubt that they have something good to teach people, and it'll probably be well worth that $500 to get that information. And plus, I wonder if they're gonna advertise or something for channels. 'Cause, you get a shout out from someone who has that many subscribers, and of course your YouTube channel is gonna get bigger. So.
Yes, we do, Neil.
It's on our it's in the description of this video, actually.
In the description of the video, on our About page. Yeah. So, with the wheel thing, I guess kind of need to clarify a little bit it's not like we're sitting here broke down because we need a wheel.
Yeah.
This is the 2014 Chevrolet pickup that I got that we traded for. We're building that truck for over in Seminole. So the deal is with this truck is it has a junk title. So in the state of Oklahoma, junk means you cannot tag it, you can't put it back on the road. But we got a letter back from the state the other day, and they said that in 30 days, we had to send a letter to the insurance company that insured the vehicle to begin with. So we sent that letter, and in 30 days, if we don't hear back from that insurance company, we can hire a
private person to do not an estimate, an appraisal.
An appraisal. We got to hire an appraiser to appraise the value of the truck. So if the appraisal
has to be.
So if you know how insurance works, if you have 70% or more damage, then it's a salvage truck. If it's certain percentage, I can't remember if it's 50% or more damage, then it's rebuildable, or if it's less than that, then you might get a green title. So if they come in and appraise this truck, and the appraisal comes out to where it's
under 70%.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's not. I mean, it's way under 70%. I'm going to be surprised if it's 20% damaged.
Yeah.
So with this appraisal, I can take this letter to the state, and they will redo the title on it and give me back a green title or a rebuildable title where I can tag it and drive it and use it. So, I mean, it's a 2014 model truck with 56,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
And I need one wheel. So the more I can get done to this truck before the appraiser gets here, the better
the
the
less
appraisal will
damage
come.
there will be. So really, it's in really good shape. The passenger headlight was in the passenger seat when we got it. And we need an extra rim because it's a dually, and so it has 4 tires on the back. And we only have 3 rims, so there's only 3 tires on the back right now. And it needs a new set of tires.
Yep.
And we're going to build like a custom flatbed for it.
So
Because it doesn't have a bed on it.
did you already say the catalytic converter was cut off of it?
Oh, no.
So the catalytic converter, somebody stole the catalytic converter off of it.
Of course.
But I'm just going to have the other one removed and have straight pipe put on it and delete the rear O2s and go about my business. But anyway, that's the story with the truck. I don't want people thinking we're broke down and, begging for a wheel or anything like that. We're,
Yeah.
but it is going to help us out. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So don't think it's not very appreciative.
But yes, we're not stranded. We're not, we're just rebuilding this truck because it's going to be a really great truck for all the stuff that we do. So.
Oh, hi, Elaine.
Yeah, hello, Elaine. I didn't want to interrupt you, so.
Yeah, sorry.
I was waiting, and then I forgot.
And Charles. Hi, Charles.
Hey, Charles. 2 hands working. Hello. Huh. Uncle Tony's garage on how to title a vehicle in Vermont. It's interesting.
Yeah, every state is different.
Mm-hmm.
So
did he make one for Oklahoma?
So it's really touchy in different places, but it's fairly easy here. But this is actually the first time I've been through this whole junk title thing before, and this is the first time I've ever seen the option of being able to actually get a that fixed and get a green title.
I wonder if I can apply from here.
Oh no. Anyway, sorry. She's getting text messages.
Yeah, Donna from the Little Southern Brothers is texting me.
So guys, just so y'all know, sorry.
Armpit in my face.
So Donna over at Little Southern Brothers, you guys know that they're doing their
fundraiser for St. Jude's.
Yeah, St. Jude's fundraiser. I was trying to think of the name of it. What she's calling it? What is it?
Skidding for Kids.
Skidding for Kids. Yeah. So it's a fundraiser for St. Jude's, and this is a little something we done that she's going to be auctioning off tonight. So if you guys want to go over there and support St. Jude's, we're donating this to her. And
there will also be freeze-dried taffy, but it's still in the freeze-dryer.
The freeze-dried taffy is still in the freeze-dryer.
It should have been done this morning, and it's not, so
we've
it's not
got
in the bag yet.
we're going to do it as a gift pack. It's going to be some of the freeze-dried taffy. This is Starburst, candy corn, and Skittles. So it's going to be a gift pack, probably 4 bags, maybe 5. I think we've got some different flavors over there of the stuff. So a Little Southern Brothers tonight at 7 o'clock. And we're going to make some bags. We're going to be shipping it directly from us. We're not sending it to her. We're just going to
shipping costs a lot.
Yeah. There's no sense in paying double shipping to ship it to her, and then she's got to pay to ship it out again. So we're just going to send her some pictures, and then she can do the auction, and then we'll send it to whoever wins it at the auction.
Oh yeah, we had thought about that, but since we can,
if something happens with this process, we might wind up having to do something like that. But as of right now, this process looks like it's going to work out just fine. So,
and then because we don't want to have to pay to register it in a different state, and then pay to register
it again here.
So, unless if that happens, then we might. If something happens, we might go that route.
Yeah. Well, Jody, you just let us know when we're ready.
You don't have to live. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you put dinner on the grill. Already.
Oh, speaking of, I better go check it.
We threw some chicken on the smoker before we started our live, so hopefully it's not burnt. Yeah, don't burn dinner. We'd still have to eat it anyway. Depending on how burnt it was, I guess. So, does anybody have any questions? When I lived in Oklahoma, my ex-wife took the title to my truck. I just went down and filed a title replacement and got it. I could have been called something else, or it could have been called something else. I can't remember. Yeah, if this process doesn't work out, then we'll definitely have to explore another option. Because this truck is too good.
Won't take much longer.
Okay. Cool.
Chicken. Yep.
Yum, yum, yum.
You got to put some thighs in there too, Jody. It was legs and thighs.
Yeah.
Ex-wife took the title to my truck. I just went down and filed the title. Oh, yeah. That's just filing for a lost title. If the title's in your name, then yeah, just filing for a lost title. That's pretty simple.
But this truck was picked up by a wrecker service.
Yeah, this truck was actually used in some
shady
dealings around. It was stolen 7 years ago, and the people that stole it was using it in some nefarious things, and they actually driving a stolen vehicle, and it broke down, so they called a wrecker service and used their AAA off of their other vehicle or something to have it towed to a shade tree mechanic. And so, of course, when AAA delivered it, they wrote the VIN number down, and when it was entered into the system, bam, they got busted because it was a stolen vehicle.
Yeah.
So
we found out about they told us it was in their yard, and we're like, man, we got to see this. And so we did some wheeling and dealing, and so that's why we're building the truck in Seminole. So
whenever that happens, of course, the insurance company had the first choice because they had already paid it off. Since it was a stolen vehicle, they had already paid it off a long time ago. So the insurance company was the actual legal owner. So we had to send paperwork to them to tell them, hey, it's here at the salvage yard. It's been recovered. They wasn't interested in picking it up. So then that allows the wrecker service to sell it whatever, for junk, for
And we did Title 42 on it. And so in the process of trying to get the title back, we found out that the insurance company has to do an appraisal on it because there was never a damage declaration.
So as of right now, in the state of Oklahoma system, it is still an unrecovered theft.
Mm-hmm.
So
if we get title for it, they can give us a junk title, but then it's really, really hard to get it out of junk title status.
Yeah. We are having fried green beans
And probably a salad.
Yeah.
Jody got her cutting board. Yay.
Awesome, Jody. How do you like it?
It's pretty, right?
Do not forget, Jody, it really don't matter, but it's probably best to use mineral oil, food grade mineral oil to condition it every now and then. You start letting it sit in water or anything like that, it might start molding, or there's
wood is a living, breathing organism.
So just be sure and rub a little food grade mineral oil on it every now and then, and it should last forever.
Yeah. That could be a movie.
What? Oh, the whole, yeah. It could be.
It could be.
So, hi, Terry.
Hey, Terry, how are you?
And hi, Mike, if you're in there.
Is he still on his work vacation?
Well, he was supposed to be home today, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
No, yesterday. I think he was supposed to be home today.
I only will cut vegetables on it.
Good. And like I said, it don't matter. You can cut anything you want to on it. And food grade mineral oil is super cheap at like CVS Pharmacy or Walmart or any place like that.
Amazon has it real cheap.
Yeah, Amazon has it real cheap too. It's super, super cheap, super easy to do. Just it really ain't going to matter if you use it for anything else. But so is what they was doing with this truck. If you, might as well tell you, we
didn't know the people.
Yeah,
so.
no, they stole the truck. And then
medical marijuana was legalized in Oklahoma several years ago.
Yeah. So they was driving around to illegal grows and pretending to be the police and confiscating their money and
all their
pot.
Stuff. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was.
And they got away with it for a long time until they were stupid enough to use their insurance to have the truck moved.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that they got caught, but
it's good. Yeah.
It's like, really, you're gonna get away with it for that long, and then it's gonna be something like that catches you up.
So it's I've been thinking about that. It might not be a bad idea. I don't care if you just go buy some cheap spray paint. Spray paint that.
I don't know who's gonna recognize.
We're liable to be getting shot at going down the road.
Oh no, we may have to restart a new one.
What happened?
I don't know. Did we miss something? Oh, can you not file for a lost title? Is that what you're talking about?
Where?
Lori said up there.
Oh.
Nope, I scrolled too far.
Right, Lori. So to go through the process that you have to go through to get a title on this vehicle, we do what we call a Title 42. So basically we send paperwork to the state, we send paperwork to the owner on file, which was the insurance company. We have to send paperwork to everybody and say, okay, this is the deal. We've got this pickup. It was recovered. It cost, because it was the wrecker service. The wrecker service, of course, charged to go pick it up, to bring it, store it at their lot. If you want to pick this vehicle up, you owe us $500. I don't.
Or whatever.
I'm just throwing numbers
there
out.
for a long time. That those storage fees really rack up.
So a lot of them people, the owner, the insurance company was probably like, well, I'm not paying $500. It's been 7 years. The vehicle's junk. We don't want it. So we're not going to go pick it up. So that means the Wrecker Service has to send this paperwork to the state and be like, okay, here's the deal. They're not going to pick it up. We need a title issued. Well, as of right now, being an unrecovered theft, that title that the state wants to issue is a junk title.
So they said they'll be happy to give us that, but if we want to try for a different title, this is the process.
Yeah, if we want to try for the correct title, a green title or a rebuilt title or whatever, we have to have this appraisal done. So it'll get there. I mean, it's just,
hello, Cindy.
It's a little bit complicated, but we'll get it there. And the end of this month's when we're going to find out what it all's going to entail.
We sent the certified letters out last month.
Our 30 days is up, I think, the 27th or 28th, something like that. So we'll find out here pretty soon.
What I know is I should learn how to start doing this paperwork because I could probably make a killing doing it for other people.
Yeah. Right. Right, Elaine. You're exactly right. It was impounded.
Yeah. We just happen to know the guy that owns the impound yard.
Hi, Cindy. Better late than never.
That's where we got our van, too, actually.
Hmm?
Yeah. So people sell their cars for, junk. So they'll sell them if they can make $100 off this car that's been sitting in their yard for 5 years or something. They're like, heck yeah, at least I don't have to haul it off or whatever. And so...
The van was an impound, too.
Yeah, the van was an impound. And all it had... What was wrong with it?
Nothing was wrong with it when they impounded it.
Oh, right. Oh, then they had to get a key made for it.
Then the guy that was driving it took the key.
And so we've been driving this minivan around, and it gets a lot better gas mileage than our truck does.
The sad thing is, her and I both are tickled to death because this thing gets like 19 miles a gallon.
Because our truck was getting 7.
19 miles a gallon is not very good, but it's way better than what we're used to.
No problem, Donna. No problem. I'll send you,
no problem.
I will send you pictures.
So, yeah, here.
After.
Have you seen them, Donna?
And we have more that we're going to add to it, but it's in the freeze dryer right now. It was supposed to be done this morning, but due to warm room temperature, it's taking longer than expected, it says. So, yeah. And we've got we'll send you pictures here.
So, I don't know if you and her talked about it or not, but what we're planning on doing is we're going to make a pack of 4, kind of a snack pack of each kind, one of each kind, and then we'll auction off that whole kind of snack pack. Lily.
You can't leave right now. Let's go back outside and I'll talk to you about it in a few minutes when our live is over. Okay.
Yeah, right, Neil. Like I said, I mean, we're excited to see 19 miles a gallon. I couldn't imagine doing 30.
Yeah, so our trucks, I feel a lot cooler riding around in our truck, but I feel it's a lot better on the budget if we drive the van. So I'm not that desperate to look cool or feel cool.
Donna wants to sample the merchandise.
Okay.
So what is your preferred sample, Donna? Hi, Tammy.
We need to make a trip to Mike and Terry's again soon, too.
Yes, we do.
But I don't think that we can put that stuff in the back of the van.
No. We'll have to borrow Dusty's pickup, or maybe we'll get the red one done soon enough and be able to use it.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe. But it's going to have a flatbed on it.
Donna wants Jolly Ranchers. I haven't even done Jolly Ranchers yet, Donna. I'm going to have to try them.
We are.
Yeah. That'll give us a good reason to try.
It seems to make
Donna
everything crunchy.
Yeah. I know, especially if it does it to Jolly Ranchers, what it does, because Bit-A-Honeys, I don't know if it's just kind of a local thing. I know that Bit-A-Honeys are kind of an older thing. A lot of the younger people, I guess, just don't know what Bit-A-Honeys are. But I have loved Bit-A-Honeys all my life. But they're so chewy, they get all in your teeth, and man, when you put these things in a freeze dryer, they are absolutely the most awesome thing
They're like
ever.
crunchy cotton candy.
The Daily Vibe. Hello,
Hi, how are you?
Rocks and Ant. Oh, that's
Oh,
Roxanne and Anthony.
Hey guys.
Hi guys, I forgot you had that other channel.
We are so out of the loop.
Yeah, I know. We've been so busy.
We're like, oh my gosh, we feel so disconnected from our YouTube family because we just have been missing in action, guys. I'm sorry. But
Look at this. Now Donna's trying to make me feel old. Look at this. I know what Bit of Honey is. My granny gave them to us. So yeah, the Bit of Honeys, freeze dried, are amazing. Amazing. It takes everything about a Bit of Honey that was bad and makes it good. You just can't beat it.
There they are again.
Hey, yeah, there they are again. I forgot they done that other channel.
We're so out of the loop.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't imagine what
Switch to
that
counts.
would look like. I have a few.
Oh, videos. They're
Oh,
they're
yeah.
talking about Donna having to take down all their videos.
No, Donna, they don't. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like it dries them out and makes them like, I don't know how to explain it.
Crunchy.
That makes them crunchy.
Everything's crunchy.
But even when they're crunchy, a lot of things when it turns crunchy, they still stick to your teeth after you
They
start
get-
chewing on it.
And they get big.
But they don't. They don't stick to your teeth anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's amazing. It is amazing. Yes, I have Starburst here. Obviously, you wasn't paying attention, Jamie.
Nope, that
You
didn't
wasn't
get it.
paying attention because I showed them on here just a few minutes ago. See that? Starburst. They're awesome too.
I love Bit of Honey regardless.
Yes, we've done marshmallows. They turned out. I don't like marshmallows, guys. I do not like marshmallows. I will eat the heck out of these freeze-dried marshmallows. I love them.
I like marshmallows.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. We done plain white marshmallows, and we done
The
the fruity flavored colored marshmallows. They're awesome. Awesome.
Mm.
Imagine the taffy is awesome as well. Oh yeah, that saltwater taffy is amazing. Yeah, it's all great. I don't know why. I mean, but it takes all this sticky stuff and makes it to where it don't stick.
Yeah. How about chicken
Chicken
stick?
stick. I don't know. I haven't done that. I never even thought of it. Honor.
Roberta, we haven't tried things with chocolate on the outside because we tried ice cream.
Absolutely, Donna. That's absolutely what they turn out like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah. You
I got
interrupted
excited.
me, sir. No, I'm just kidding. So we haven't done those kind of candy bars because we did an ice cream cone with the chocolate on top and the nuts, and it doesn't really change the chocolate because it's oil based and not water based, and so it didn't change the chocolate. And then when it heats up to dehydrate at the end, it melts the chocolate and it goes everywhere and just makes a big mess and it doesn't stay on it. So maybe we haven't figured it out yet.
I'm on V.
We have watched quite a few videos, and they say that chocolate and peanut butter and things that are high in oil aren't good to freeze dry.
Don't freeze dry
They
well,
don't freeze dry well. So we haven't wanted to spend any of our limited income or funds on candy that hasn't proven successful by other people. So
I've watched a few videos. Bye,
Bye,
Jody.
Jody.
Thank you. I've watched a few videos, and I've seen some people do some Snickers and some things like that. But yeah, the chocolate just don't do great. You should try Paydays. Yeah. So there was something I was going to say. There was a comment a minute ago.
yeah, how are you guys liking, I know you guys have an indoor toilet in the camper, but how are you enjoying a full-size indoor toilet? and shower. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't see Roberta ask if we tried Butterfinger, Snickers, or Mounds.
That's what I was responding
Oh,
to.
okay.
I already responded to her.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
sure.
that. I'm sorry. So yeah, Donna, those the marshmallows, like I said, is just like Lucky Charms marshmallows. I can't wait until it's
Which is
hot chocolate season. Oh, them marshmallows are going to be so good in hot chocolate. Oh man. $6.25. I'll trade the
Deal.
outdoor. Absolute.
Done.
Yep, done, Terry.
Done.
Yep, done. We might even throw like an extra bag of
Something. We don't know yet. Whatever we have at the time. That
saltwater taffy or something. You know, I mean, we'll see.
So, anybody have any questions for us?
Hey,
before we
Tinker's wife.
get off here, because
Yeah,
dinner is almost done.
dinner's almost done, and we got to take her to the doctor. What? What? You can have
This
people.
guy can't keep his secret for nothing.
Why does that matter? You're going to the
Because-
doctor.
But I don't want to.
People need to know.
Do they though? No. Simply
Oh,
Jan's
it's Jan
live.
live? Okay.
And A Little Southern Brothers is doing their live at 7 over on their channel to raise more money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And we're going to give them some candy to auction off to people who want to donate. So bring your wallets. It's for a good cause. It's a lot easier for me to ask for people to spend money for somebody else.
So we've been. She's been trying
Thank
to
you,
get.
Cindy.
She's been trying to get a doctor's appointment all day, and she couldn't. So we finally we're going to the ER thing.
No, it's not.
It's kind of a
It's
ER.
urgent care.
urgent
It's
care, there
Nothing
you go.
like
Okay.
the emergency.
No, it's bull.
Go to the doctor. I know. I should. My back's hurting really bad, so I should probably go.
Yeah.
As y'all can see, like I'm sitting here and I'm like wiggling the whole time I'm sitting here because I can't get comfortable.
Well, the problem with that is, Jamie, is I can't sit still that long either, so I
Yeah.
couldn't hold her down long enough.
I think the only one that could sit still that long is Michael, and he's not heavy enough to hold me down.
Well, Tammy, Reese's probably wouldn't do very good.
If the chocolate was on the inside of the peanut butter, it might
maybe,
do okay.
yeah.
But with the chocolate on the outside, it's gonna melt, and it just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but if you come up with
Thank you, Trish.
if you like Skittles, if you like Starburst, saltwater taffy, any of that kind of stuff, send us an email and let us know what you'd like to try, and we can send you a sample.
Yeah. Once you get her in the car, she won't jump out.
Yeah, right.
Depends on how fast you go.
We actually have a 7:30 appointment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, she's going.
Unfortunately.
She was like, let's just wait till tomorrow or Monday. And I'm like, no, we'll just do it tonight.
Yeah, I've
Let's
been
get
listening to you complain all day.
it done.
I guess I should quit complaining. Hey, can you stop? Thanks, Elaine. Yeah, me too.
So anyway, guys, it's 6:29. Let's go ahead and get our buys out of here.
Yeah, go
And,
check out Jan. Go check out Donna over at
Yeah.
Little Southern Brothers.
Go see
at
Jan.
7.
Donna over at Little Southern Brothers at 7.
I want to go night fishing.
So we're going to get you some pictures, Donna. I will be on your live Jenn may not be since she's going to.
I'll probably be on there.
So probably for a
But-
little while anyway. But we'll get you some pictures done where you can have that all out there. We'll be there. Guys, go over there and check her out.
Jan canceled her live, so don't
Oh.
check on Jan.
Jan canceled her live.
Thanks, guys,
Oh,
for
okay.
the prayers.
Yep.
Go get you something to eat and then swing on over to Little Southern Brothers.
So we're gonna go get us something to eat and then head to the doctor's office.
Yeah.
I've still got to fry some green beans.
Oh,
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks.
Even though we didn't have nothing to talk about tonight, I think we done a pretty good job.
Yeah. By the way, I am almost done editing a cooking video. So, fingers crossed, I'll get that out soon.
With the-
'Cause it's almost done. So hopefully our editing software doesn't mess up. Because the last video, I literally did it 3 times from beginning through because our audio and our mouth would get off somewhere. And it happened at like the end when I was almost done editing, and I'm like, this is crap. So I've got some things to do that they sent me some suggestions on how to fix the problem. So I'm going to see if that works. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to be in the market for a different editing software because I finally got this computer and we're getting better. And it sucks. It's really, really hard and unmotivating to do something 3 times over. And then I still had to cut the movie in half or the video in half because I couldn't get it. It was just awful. So hopefully, I'll have it done soon because it's almost done. So
So we got to eat, guys.
Yeah.
See, I tried to get off here. She was wanting to get off here, and I tried to
You've
get
been
off here. And then
talking.
she started talking
you've been talking the whole time.
because you told me that you didn't know what to talk about.
I know.
So I put things in my head that I could talk about.
oh,
then,
okay.
Then you get mad.
And I'm just over here twiddling my thumbs, listening like usual. I'm just
Usually you're the one doing all the Guys, we love y'all.
Okay, we love
We'll
you
see y'all later.
Bye.